Alright, I'm back. My net has been okay all morning until now. I, anyway, so yeah, just quickly getting back to, cause it looks like it's gonna be an absolutely, one of those days. So we've got issues with the back end. Blizzard has changed a lot of account stuff, made stuff account wide, etc. So Zaya is looking into it. It's not going to be a quick um it's not going to be something that we can just go boom boom boom. So he needs to check the code. We need to make adjustments where we can make adjustments. I'll let you know, I guess, a bit more maybe next show, but I'm just kind of letting him work through what he needs to because it's what we thought was not a big issue is kind of working out to be a bigger issue than we thought. So please let us know if you've got an issue with adding a tune, with if you're doing an update on your tune. Honestly, at this moment, I would be saying probably we wait. The patch has only just gone live. Probably try not to register a new tune for the next week or so. That will give Zaya time to work through things, to have a look. Also, if Blizzard makes any adjustments. So yeah, but just looking at, looking at what they've got, if I go further, sorry, to scroll, there's class changes, etc. But there is certainly, where is it? I'm scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I'm just scrolling on my screen. Um, so the classes, yes, class. But there is certainly quite a bit of changes to account-wide stuff. So yeah, anyway, let's go back to and I'll just get back onto the show. All right. So, if you're finding any issues, please reach out. Let us know whether it's via Facebook. Admittedly, I look after Facebook, so if I'm slow on replying, please know in between working and real life, sometimes I'm a little bit slow on that because I could be busy or sleeping with time zones, etc. So, but the best way would be to jump into Discord or certainly put something in the forums. Okay, so that's the big issue stuff, which certainly is making a bit of an impact on our challenges. But just, try and if you come across anything, let us know and maybe just try and take it real easy for the next week or so while things, you know, get sorted is probably the best way to say it. All right, before I forget, the show will be back on the 15th, so there is a time change for those of you in the US that go forward an hour. That's on the 9th, so that's next weekend. But this reminder is mostly for me because I always seem to forget what the date is. So thank you, Chris, for letting me know the date. Because when I looked it up, it said it was today, and I was like, okay. So the 9th of March, apparently. Yep. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut the state of the challenges down to the top five. I know we normally do the 10, but since my internet is being a shit, I'm just gonna do the top five for each today. So, For the irons, we had Val Frazier at level 40 RIP. Number 4 this week was Shuckleman at level 71 RIP. Number 3 was Bikini War at level 72. 2 is Niken at level 75, and number 1 was Ironlumo at level 80, and congratulations. 27th The War Within Iron Man. Can you believe that? 27. Crazy. Crazy good, but just crazy. Alright, Bloods. We've got at number 5, Thirsty Boy. Oh, sorry, Thirst Boy at level 35. Hopefully, I said that pronunciation right. Number 4 is Silver Hell at level 43. Number 3 was Bloodware at level 72. 2 is Silver Bones at level 76. And number 1 is Bloody Helly at level 77. Alright. So, pacifists. We had 3 pacifists this week. Uh, Pat, Patek Fist, Patek, it's a different spelling. Pat, pacifist, I think, but they've changed it around. Patak Fist at level 12. Number 2 is Passy Mage at level 26. And number 1 is Declawed at level 41. There was no Working Man this week. I think Working Man's been a bit down the last couple of shows. Not so many playing, which, it seems to go through ebb and flows at times. Okay. Greens. We have got 3. We've got Eve Eternity at level 20, and number 2 is Evie Blood at level 21. Well done, Evie. Evie's back leveling the greens. That's fantastic to see. Number 1 is Shade Storm G at level 40. Tins. There was a tin Paysense at level 75, but that was flowing up some concerning data that I've asked Zaya to look into, because again, I'm not sure if it's with the adjustments and changes to the account wide stuff, whether that's why the tune was flagged. So, he hasn't come back to me on that yet, but I'll get him to have a look at the tune just in case, and yeah, we'll go from there. There was an Iron Team, which is like, oh my god, that's so exciting. So there was Pandan 2 at level 18. So we've got a new team, which is fantastic. So good to see. Well done. So no Bloods or Green teams this week, but well done. Obviously, it's been a little bit of a rough week. We had a couple of RIPs. And yeah, but it's good to see you guys have been busy. I must admit I was going to jump on a challenge tune yesterday, but I with the DCing, I mean literally it was I could barely stay on for like 5 minutes. Sometimes I manage 10. It's just I don't know what's going on, and like I don't know. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I just didn't think it was worth me, and I certainly don't want to sacrifice one of the big girls. So I just thought I'd have some fun in the Undermine. Yeah, isn't that an interesting place? Let me know what you guys think of it. let me tell you the funny that I got. Let's go to chit chat. So the funny that I got, which I struggled to find something that, but this one kind of made me chuckle a little bit. So I'll see what you guys whether you roll your eyes or not. Did you know that in most video games, it's best to lose your health during the summer and winter seasons? That way, you don't have to worry about fall damage. I, yeah, I had to. I had to. It just, for someone who, has got a bad habit of falling off just about most places within WoW at some stage in my journey over the years. It kind of had a tickled my funny bone to a degree. So hopefully that made you at least smile and not groan for that funny. But yeah, so Undermined, I don't know if you guys are finding it. It is awfully busy, and again, this is why I say don't take a challenge tune. It is high packed. Like it is, what is it? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just, a shit show's a shit show. Hey Zep, it's all happening. I've had a DC. I've just had my headset turn off. It's all happening. I give up. Seriously, I give up. Anyway, I was just talking about Undermined, and yeah, if you're taking a tune there, it's densely populated with mobs that are uh, with red mobs within green mobs. So, to take a challenge tune it's not a safe place to take a challenge tune. Um, for those, maybe if you were like a team, and even then I'd say you probably want to be maybe a green team. High, it's certainly there's quite a few elites. So yeah, it's not a great place to be for a challenge tune. So please don't think that that's a great place to go. Hi Zaya, hi. I'm just about ready to wrap up. I've already had one DC and I'm just keeping it very short because if I DC again, I'm not coming back. And again, apologies. My internet has been absolute shit. Like yesterday was bad. So, and I was hoping to get through this without a DC. So, anyway, so yeah, so please just be very careful if you're, no matter where you're going. But I would strongly advise not to take any challenge tune to undermine. As for taking my normal tune, so just taking leader, it is far too busy. Some red flags are working. Okay. I only did the top 5 today. Wrong. Okay. Yep. No worries. I told everyone that you're working on it, that Blizzard has changed quite a bit of back-end account-wide stuff, so I've given people a heads up, and if there's any issues to let us know, which people have been doing, which is great. But yeah, so I don't know, as I said, if you guys are enjoying Undermine, honestly, I'm not. The story's interesting, but I've just it's it's a struggle on Leeta. Like, I'm just even trying to figure out where the hell I'm going for a quest. And then what they want me to do in the quest. So, hopefully you guys are having a better time in the new zone. Um, it's I've been struggling with it, but I will be back to it. 'Cause you know, I've got things I want to do on later, but certainly, as we always say, please just be wherever you take your challenge zone, wherever you're going. Remember, it's just after a patch. Please tread very carefully. Um, when it comes down to it, a death is a death, and there is no flipping a death. So whether it's done through I'd hate to say a good or a bad way, but I hope you know what I mean. That it's done on a true, death, as opposed to something caused by the gaming system or the game within. So yeah, so please just tread carefully on that. Alright, well, I think don't want to be pushing too much, with the show, so I'm going to wrap it up. Zep, you've not ventured down there yet. Hopefully I'll get down there this week on my regular tune. Not going to take a challenge tune anywhere near it. Yeah. Again, if you're full on gonna brave it, for those people that think that they can handle it, please let us know how you go, because there is no way in God's green earth that I will ever take a tune there. It is far, far too dense. It's as if I've walked into the middle of a capital city, because you've just got people everywhere. It's endgame stuff. Yes, very risky for challenge zones. Absolutely. But, you know, there's always those that will push the envelope and try it. So, if you're going to try it, best of luck. But certainly it's not my cup of tea. And like I said, I'm even struggling with Leeta. And you know, that's says a lot for me. But then it's a bit like that I struggled with Siren Isle, when that first came out. Now I've kinda gotten a bit used to Siren Isle. I kinda feel like Blizzard needs to rein it back in. It feels like, and I don't know, Zep, let me know what you think when you get there, and please tell me, maybe I'm being narky on it, maybe I'm being too precious about it, but it feels like to me Blizzard's gone, here is everything, have it all. And it's very overwhelming for me, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to give you like spoilers or anything, but I'm struggling with it, and I'm just trying to do it, but yeah, I'm not enjoying it at the moment. Obviously, the DCing is not helping either, so yeah. Okay, to our wonderful Iron Elites, their names are at the bottom. I always get my hands around the wrong way. All these wonderful people, thank you very, very much for your support. Appreciate that very much. To the wonderful mods, thank you for all that you guys do. Appreciate you so much. What more can I say? Thank you. Thank you to everyone who's hanging out with me. I'm sorry this is a very short show, but like I said, I've already DC'd once, and I don't want to be patching together multiple shows, because it is Editing is the bane of my existence, and I I hate it so much. I it just it stresses me to edit. So it's easy enough when it's all in one, but when there's multiple piecing together audio and then video is it's not fun. I must admit. So anyway, the next show will be in 2 weeks. I'm gonna look into seeing what's going on with the Nat and get a push towards trying to find out exactly what's happening. So fingers crossed. But yeah, so it'll be 15th of March, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Don't forget you can find all of the things and stuffs is over at wowchallenges.com. If you want to find me, probably the easiest thing. I I am around, but obviously with working full time, time zones, all of that, please just send me a message. I will get back to you as soon as I viably can. Um, but yeah, you can find me on mental blank Discord, Twitter, certainly on through Facebook, all of that stuff. So please reach out. Um, yeah. All right. I think that'll do. Because I don't want to push my luck anymore. So I'm going to do the outro. If you've got any show titles, let me know while we do the outro. So let's do the outro. I will say, please be safe, both in and out of game. And I will catch you back here in 2 weeks' time. Okay, bye, guys. The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast produced by Leeta, copyright 2025. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. Music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod at incomnitech.com as well as from bensound.com. No copyright infringement is intended. Okay, we're we're back at least with something. Show titles. I have got short but sweet, or to DC or not to DC. I really don't want a DC style. Mrs. Rakuru, I will go with short but sweet. So thank you, and again, as I said, bear with me. But I really didn't want to put you guys through multiples like last show, like 3 DCs. What was it, 4 DCs, and I had to give up on the fourth one. So, yeah. So again, please, thank you very much for hanging out. I will say good night, good morning, all of that. Have fun, and yeah, just take care of yourself. Okay, bye everyone.